What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something truly exciting and unexpected, the return of an icon that's been reborn for a new generation. The 2026 Plymouth Duster is here, and this isn't just a name slapped on a car for nostalgia, it's a modern reinterpretation of a classic muscle machine with a futuristic twist. Plymouth has been dormant for years, but the revival of the Duster brings a sense of old-school soul mixed with cutting-edge technology. So let's get into everything about this car, from its design to its performance, interior, pricing, and whether it deserves a spot in your garage. From the very first glance at the front, the Duster makes a bold statement. It combines retro cues from the classic 70s model with sharp, aggressive lines that scream modern muscle. The headlights are slim LED units with a smoked-out finish, giving it a menacing face. The grille pays tribute to the past, carrying a rectangular layout but with a futuristic mesh pattern and illuminated accents that glow at night. The hood is muscular, with deep sculpted creases and functional vents that aren't just for looks, they help with cooling the engine. It's a car that clearly respects its roots but has been redesigned to stand out on today's roads. Moving along the side, the proportions are classic muscle car. Long hood, short rear deck, and a wide stance. The flared fenders give it a planted look, and the sharp character lines running across the body make it look aerodynamic and aggressive. Depending on the trim, you can get massive 20 or even 21-inch wheels wrapped in performance tires, with Brembo brakes peeking through the spokes. The roofline has a fastback-like slope, making it appear sleek without sacrificing headroom. Small details like the flush door handles, subtle side skirts, and bold Plymouth badging really set it apart from the crowd of modern muscle competitors. Around the back, the Duster carries one of its most striking features, a full-width LED taillight bar that integrates the Duster name right into the light signature. It's futuristic but unmistakably retro at the same time. The rear bumper is sculpted to reduce drag while housing quad exhaust tips that let out an unmistakable growl when you fire up the engine. A subtle ducktail spoiler adds to the sporty profile without being over the top, and the rear diffuser gives it a performance-focused edge. This is the kind of car that looks just as good from the back as it does from the front. Stepping inside, the cabin is where Plymouth shows how serious they are about bringing the Duster into the future. You're greeted by a driver-focused cockpit with a blend of retro-inspired design and modern tech. The steering wheel has a flat-bottom design with haptic controls, while behind it sits a fully digital 12-inch gauge cluster that can be customized to show performance metrics, classic-style dials, or even drag strip timers. At the center, you've got a massive 15-inch infotainment touchscreen with all the latest connectivity options including wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and over-the-air updates. The materials are premium, with leather, suede, and even carbon fiber accents available depending on the trim. Seating is supportive with bolstered sport seats for performance trims and more comfort-focused options for daily driving. There's ambient lighting, a premium Harman Kardon audio system, and enough rear seat space to make this more practical than some rivals. Now let's talk performance, because this is where the Duster really makes a statement. Plymouth offers a variety of powertrains to cater to different enthusiasts. At the entry level, you'll find a turbocharged 4-cylinder pushing out around 320 horsepower, plenty for those who want muscle styling with manageable performance. But for purists, the star of the show is the Hemi V8 option, producing upwards of 560 horsepower and paired to either a 6-speed manual or an advanced 8-speed automatic. For the future-focused, Plymouth even has an all-electric Duster EV variant, delivering instant torque with nearly 700 horsepower and a driving range of about 330 miles on a single charge. 0 to 60 times range from the mid-4-second mark for the base model to an eye-watering 3 seconds flat in the EV performance trim. Suspension tuning is sharp yet comfortable, making the car versatile for daily driving and weekend track use. It's clear Plymouth didn't just bring back the name, they engineered it to compete with the best modern muscle cars. Price-wise, the Duster is surprisingly competitive. The entry-level turbocharged model starts around $38,000, making it an accessible option for younger buyers or those looking for a daily driver with attitude. The mid-range V8 versions climb into the $55,000 to $65,000 range, positioning it right against competitors like the Camaro SS and Mustang GT. The top-tier EV performance model, packed with tech and outrageous power, starts around $78,000 and can climb above $85,000 with options. Considering the blend of heritage, modern features, and performance, that's a solid value proposition. If I had to make some suggestions, I'd say Plymouth could push a little harder on the customization options. Muscle cars have always been about individuality, and while there are plenty of trims and performance packages, more paint choices, retro-inspired decals, or throwback interior themes would really elevate the nostalgic factor. The EV model is fantastic, but some enthusiasts may feel it strays too far from the raw, mechanical feel of muscle. Plymouth might want to offer something that bridges that gap, maybe a hybrid performance variant for those who want both heritage and modern efficiency. So, to wrap things up, the 2026 Plymouth Duster is more than just a comeback. It's a statement that classic American muscle can evolve without losing its soul. With aggressive styling, a tech-packed interior, multiple performance options, and competitive pricing, it's a car that caters to both purists and forward thinkers. Whether you're a longtime Plymouth fan or just someone looking for a stylish and powerful new ride, the Duster deserves your attention. It carries the weight of nostalgia while pushing confidently into the future, and that's not something many revivals can pull off. Thanks for watching this review of the 2026 Plymouth Duster. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more in-depth car reviews, and let me know in the comments what you think of Plymouth's big comeback. Would you take the V8 or the EV? I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Until next time, drive safe and I'll catch you in the next one.